Hey, Impact Innovators, if you've been thinking about starting an online business, but the whole Shopify setup part feels confusing, well, breathe easy. I got you. Today is part one of my Shopify series, and I'm walking you through step by step through setting up your store from scratch so you don't feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or stuck Googling every 5 seconds like I used to do. If you're a beginner, this video will help you build your store with confidence and clarity because we're using my Create Your Shopify Store ebook to guide us through. Plus, I'm giving you a sneak peek at my Ready, Set Shopify Starter Bundle made for women just like you. By the end of this video, you'll know how to set up for Shopify, what each part of the dashboard does, how to use the 26-page guide to stay on track, how to name your store and build the foundation, and where to set up things like domains, payments, and general settings. I'm giving you a first look at my Shopify bundle that'll make this process even easier. Are you ready? Then let's get started. All right, so let's get your Shopify account started. What you can do is go over to shopify.com and you can click on the start free trial. And if you are using my link in the description, then this will get you started in a few short clicks. But it does say you can get 3 days free, then 3 months for $1. A month on Shopify, but this will allow you to start your free trial. This is at shopify.com. So you would just click here and then you're going to see where would you like to sell. For most of you, it is going to be selling online. So you're going to click here, then you go next, and then it's going to say what best describes you. I'm not selling yet, or you could be already selling online, but for this video purpose, we're going to go here. And then it says, what do you plan to sell? So you have your choice. We're going to go with digital products, and then here. And then this is where you start your free trial. And then what I am going to try to do is to sign up with a different email. But if I'm not able to do that, then what I will do is jump into my screen and then we will go into the dashboard of Shopify. But what you do want to do is use my link in the description below. You'll get a perk and then you'll get 3 days free, then 3 months for $1. And this is for a new Shopify account. And you can use any one of these methods to sign up with. So this is your Shopify dashboard, and I had to skip over the part where you sign up because I'm already signed up and it was just crazy, but it's very easy. Like, it's going to ask you to pick your business name, then you'll enter in some personal information about your account. So very, very easy. But once you do that, then we are in the Shopify dashboard. And this dashboard, don't let it overwhelm you because there is a lot going on here. But if you look here to your left, you have your home, and then you have on this home section, it will walk you through adding your first product, customizing your online store, adding your domain, and then store settings, and then launch. So it gives you one of 8 tasks that can help walk you through it. And then you also have your orders section, which this is where you'll fulfill orders, collect payments, and track order progress. And then you'll also see subcategories under the orders section as well. You got drafts, can create shipping labels, abandoned carts. And then next you will have your products. And this is where you would add products. So this is where you would add the 7 products that I'm going to give you that are already done for you, the 7 digital products. And you have your collections, inventory, purchase orders, transfers, gift cards, catalogs, all that's under products. And then you have your customer section, which is here. You can add a customer or import a customer. And then next you'll have what's truly important is your analytics. So here in your analytics, you can see how your store is doing. You can see total sales, conversion rates, sessions. All of this will be super important for you to keep track of. So this is the analytics. And then if you click here, you can see reports. And then you can see a live view of how things look. There's that. And then next you have the actual online store and building out the store. So what I am providing in the Ready Set Shopify Starter Bundle is going to be a theme, and you can easily import this theme into Shopify. Now, also as a part of your Shopify setup dashboard, you have the settings, and the settings is here. And under settings, you have quite a bit. You can change the general name of your store. You would just click right on it, and then there will be a pencil icon, and you can change the name, and you can put in whatever you want. And then you just hit save. You can also change your store email out. This is just the one I have, but you can put your store email, and you can put your phone number there as well. And then you would just hit save. And then you can also put in your billing address. So you can put in your legal business name, your address, city, state. So I only fill this in like I do have office space, and I do have an actual address that I list my business because it is an LLC. So I am able to fill in all this, but you can do that as well. My best advice would not be to use your home address there, and to get like a mailbox, or if you are an LLC, there are office spaces that will have legitimate addresses that you can use. If you would like a video on that, just let me know, and I can do a video on LLC information, and it would just be basic information because I'm not a tax person. And then you can go down to billing. Billing would be, so mine says 0 because I'm in a partner account, but for billing, this is where you would see like how much you're going to be paying for your actual plan each month. And let's see, so we can go here to plan settings. You can change the plan, and then you can see this is how much the average costs are. And this is not including any apps. So I usually go for the $29 plan. This is what the credit card rates process at. And these are all the things that you get extra. And then you can scroll down, and it just tell you what every plan has and just different things. But for the most part, you do get a discount if you pay yearly. So that's 29 times 12, you get 25% off, or you could pay monthly, $39 a month. And that's not including if you get any apps and there are costs incurred with the apps. I generally try to stay with the free ones. I think I may have one, maybe two tops where I pay. Then you have user permissions, which is here. If you have more than one person, then you can give user permissions. And then you have the payment section. Payments is how you take payments from your customers when they purchase a digital product. So you have the Shopify payments you could do. I don't really do Shopify payments. I've heard good and bad things, but for right now, I'm doing, oh, you know what? I do Shopify because I do have a Beacons account where I have a link there. And in order for me to sell my products, I had to do Shopify payments because my Shopify links with my Beacons account. So I do use it just recently, though, within like the past 30 days. But for the most part, I use Stripe. But you have Shopify, you have PayPal. I don't like PayPal because I feel like you get a lot of chargebacks through PayPal's, and they are like one-sided, but that's just me. But if you have to use PayPal, that's an option. Then you can do gift cards. And then next you have your checkout For checkout, you can customize how it looks. Let me see if I can show you that. So when people check out, you can customize exactly what they see, what the look and feel of your brand. So this is what the checkout looks like. You can add a logo here. You can add an image. You can do a background image, checkout header. But these are all things you can go through. You can change your colors for your buttons, accent colors. So I, for the most part, just do the logo, and then I'll go down here to change the accent color button and the button so it matches more on brand. And then I just leave the arrow button like that. But that's what the checkout page will look like. And let's see, so that I think is about it for the checkout page. But like I said, I just do the logo and these two right here. I change those out. Then we'll go back. And then you have, let's see, customer accounts. I pretty much just leave these as is. Then you have shipping and delivery. You're doing digital products, but this would apply if you're shipping physical products. And then you have taxes and duties here. If you need to collect taxes where you are, then they have all the tax options. Locations would be if you're selling like at a market or something like that. I think you have to upgrade and get the pro plan for that. But you can use Shopify like if you sell at marketplaces like physical products. Then you have what markets you sell in, conversion rates for those. This looks like it would apply to like Shopify payments, but I pretty much just sell in the US, but you can come here and change out where you sell at. This more so probably would apply for if you're selling out of the country. Like I said, I don't use this that much. Then we have the apps and sales channels. I usually have all of these checked, and you can also check these in the product description as well where you want to sell at. But I have everything checked, I think, except for these two right here. The flow just means you can set up automation flows and you can sell within those. So that's what this means right here. And then we have domains. You can connect your domain, or you can buy a domain from Shopify. I, for the most part, use GoDaddy for my domains, and you can easily connect it. Like you would just click on it, put in the domain, and then it will find the domain and it will walk you through exactly how to connect it. But it's extremely easy. And then customer events. This would be like if you're doing ads, you can create a custom pixel for so you can get information about who's coming to your site. So that's what this means. You can add a custom pixel. And then next, notifications, how you get notified, like when a customer orders, or to notify staff members if you have staff. Fulfillment, this pretty much is like if you have a product base and you're shipping something, then that's where this would come in. I pretty much just stick with customer notifications. I don't really have staff, so I don't really use these. But if you click here, you can select what you will get a notification about. So order confirmation when someone places an order, shipping when something ships. But these would be all of your options, and you can go and adjust it and figure out exactly what you want to get notifications for. Then we have custom data. I honestly don't deal with this because it's a little bit more techie, so I don't deal with that. Languages, you can change it out, speak your customer's language. I'm English, so I just keep it at English. Customer privacy, I pretty much leave these as is. I do ask customers I think I do a checkout, not a checkout, but they have the option to sign up for my list.
So I don't think for the most part I have this checked. I think it's automatic that it signs them up, but I do have the opt-in so they know exactly that I'm asking them for their contact details and they are okay with that. And then last, you have the policies. So you have your return and refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping, and contact information. I would advise completing all of these. And if you click on it, sometimes you can do an automation where it will insert a template. Boom, there you go. And you would just read through it and change out information and put in information, but very easy to do because there's a template and this works great. But you do want to fill all of these out. The same thing for terms of service. You can insert a template, read it, fill in, take out what doesn't pertain to you, and then you just hit publish after you complete everything and you're good with it. But that is pretty much a rundown of your settings menu. Now, this right here is going to be your best friend if you're new to Shopify, just getting started. This 26-page Create Your Shopify Store guide is going to help you so much. Now, in this guide, I'm showing you everything that will help you. It's going to break down things like how to name your store, what settings matter most, how to upload products. It gives you like a checklist to help you set up your store. So you're literally going step by step, navigating the Shopify admin panel, store setup configuration, and then I want to keep jumping down to where it talks about SEO, because that will be super important, utilizing different Shopify apps. Now, personally, I don't use a lot of apps because some of these apps you have to pay for, but it will talk about using apps. But I want to show you about implementing SEO strategies. This is super important. You need to be implementing different keywords on the back end of your Shopify store, which will help you to come up in search engine, along with doing a blog on your Shopify store as well. But this guide guides you through it. And then it also talks about image optimization. This is important to make sure you have faster load times, and also the descriptive names that you give for your images will help the search engines to rely on this information to understand what your content is about, what your website is about. So some things that maybe don't get talked about, this will help you as well. And then also a part of the guide, we talk about managing orders and customers, and then tips for effective management. But all of this is part of the Creating Your Shopify Store guide, and it's 26 pages that will truly help you. Now, in part 2, I'm going to show you how to customize your storefront using the Shopify theme that's inside the bundle. You'll see how to add your products, tweak your design, and get ready to sell. Now, if today's video helped you feel more confident about getting started with Shopify, do yourself a favor and grab my Ready, Set, Shopify bundle. I created this so you don't have to try to figure out everything by yourself. Click the link in the description box to grab the bundle and start your Shopify journey the smart way. And yes, if you're ready to build your brand, Shopify is one of the best ways to do it. I believe in you, and I know you can do this. Starting something new can be scary, but with the right tools and support, you're going to build something amazing and beautiful. Your store is your stage, and your brand deserves to shine. Comment below what business you are going to start on Shopify today. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the button so you can get alerts when I upload new videos.
If you know someone that would benefit from seeing this video, share it with another boss who's ready to launch her dream. And meet me in part 2 of this Shopify series. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.